Hey guys, Kiani Hanna here today. I'm going to talk to you about something that's really important in our business or in our line of business about sharing what type of posts are successful when we're talking about new program releases and talking about Shakeology and just different types of programs. So I want you to realize that it's our job to work on being a purposeful entrepreneur, okay? And that sometimes you feel like you're selling, and if you feel like you're selling, then you probably are going to get those feelings of yucky, icky, gross, and disgusting, and ew feelings, all right? Our job is to not be salesy, all right? Don't be salesy, but it does not mean that we don't sell. We are in the business of selling a product that are amazing. We are in the business of selling challenge packs and Shakeology and programs that change people's lives. So you have to be passionate about this, and you have to decide that you're gonna start to share stories instead of facts, all right? Okay, or a combination of the both, I guess I should say, more stories than facts. You have to find a way that serves people, and you have to decide when you're posting that you're gonna follow these 3 rules, okay? Number 1, you need to talk to people like they have your undivided attention. When you are posting about a brand new release, you need to be more interested in other people than interesting. Yes, talk about what it's gonna include. Yes, talk about that there's an amazing program and this new release is coming out and it's going to be amazing. But what are you going to offer them, and how are you going to serve a bigger purpose? Are you going to be working with moms? Are you going to be working with people that are tired of being sick and tired? Are you going to be, what niche are you going to be working with in that particular group? And I would like you to think about a story of either someone that you've worked with or something that you can add a value to these posts, so that when they're looking at this post, it doesn't just come across as links and a stock picture of hammer and chisel and a stock picture of Shakeology, but that you're working on using stories, okay? Number 2, you need to sell yourself as a coach in your posts. You need to talk about people sign up with you when they trust you, okay? And they like you. So you need to talk about your successes as a coach. And this was a hard part for me because I don't like talking about that, but it's a must. We are in sales, okay? We are in a multi-level marketing, which I like to call relationship building business, all right? So it's so important to understand that we're working on building relationships every single day. You have to prove to other people that you have created success within your team. So for challengers, when you're talking about challenge groups, you have to talk about on a regular basis how your challengers are having success, how they're losing weight, they're feeling better. Take a snap picture of what people are posting in your group and share that on your wall. Prove that challengers are having success by sharing stories all the time, all right? And then how are your coaches having success? It's something to think about, that you need to talk about and share, that when your coaches are having their biggest paychecks, or when your coaches sold their first challenge pack, or they're helping their first person, we need to talk about that, okay? That's my dog. Oh my gosh, making so much noise. Number 3, tell a story to seal the deal, all right? I speak with a lot of people, and I'm telling you that stories will sell far more often than just spewing out facts. So if someone asks about, the cost, or if someone asks, what are these groups, are you doing in these groups? I reverse it and I start asking them questions about themselves, and then I start to relate them to other challengers in my group that I've worked with in the past about how I have seen success with people that have that same situation. So then it's relatable, okay? And this is all happening in posts, and you're breadcrumbing these ideas in posts, and then you're also talking behind the scenes in messages, all right? So the last thing you wanna do is post a link with a stock photo and, hey, come join me, I'm doing this, all right? I'm gonna post below in a Google document of not so good examples and better examples of how we use this business to help people, how we can be passionate and to offer a real solution, yet share a story and not come across as salesy. Shakeology, I've seen some really creative ideas on how to talk about Shakeology. I can't wait to share those. I've seen some really awesome ideas on how to talk about challenge groups, and especially with new program releases, especially with every 3 or 4 months Beachbody comes out with a new program release. We need to come up with creative ways to capture an audience. And it's okay to talk about what's included in a challenge pack and how much it costs. But if that's all you're doing with a picture, you're missing the whole relatable side of how to actually sell the challenge pack, which is being relatable, letting people know that you care and that you relate and that you've been there before, and understanding that there's people like them and that you can offer a solution to a problem. So use these tips to help with a release, a launch, and go ahead and go through my Google Documents. And then I can't wait for you to share your posts so that we can learn how to be purposeful entrepreneurs and be successful at what we do. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.